Hi, welcome to another video. In this video, let's talk about what handwriting can tell you about your child. My name is Darren and I'm the English tutor from EnglishTuition.org. Now, from my observations, students with different handwriting falls into two separate categories. Now, the first group actually consists of students who have a consistent set of writing, whether good or bad. In other words, if they write good handwriting, then that's the set of handwriting that you see most of the time. And if they write with bad handwriting, and then that's going to be the set of handwriting that we will see most of the time. Now, this group of students are not those that I'm worried about. I'm not concerned about that because ultimately handwriting for me, is very good if it is moderately fast and legible. So as long as it fulfills these two criteria, right, moderately fast and legible, then I'm fine with it, right? Because if you go into things like, is your handwriting neat, is your handwriting pretty, then I think those factors are kind of rather subjective and they don't really lead to bonus marks for a student. So it's always good to have handwriting that is nice and organized, right? But that is not a requirement for doing very well in the examinations, right? So for this group of students, as long as they have a consistent set of handwriting, then I'm not so concerned. What I'm concerned about are students who belong to the second group. Now, students who belong to the second group have several sets of handwriting, right? Because what I observe is that sometimes some of my students will come to class and they will submit their homework, and then I will see one set of handwriting. Okay, so this set of handwriting can be very, untidy, with words flying all over the place. They are not writing on the line itself. They forget about punctuation. It's just atrocious handwriting, right? And then sometimes when they submit their compositions, their handwriting will be a completely different set of handwriting, right? And it's very neat, very organized. And the question I have is, why is that the case? So if a child is capable of putting in the effort and writing with good handwriting, why don't they do it in the first place? So I believe that handwriting is a reflection of a child's attitude, right? If the child internally does not believe that the effort that he or she is putting in is going to benefit himself in the future, then there's not going to be any intrinsic motivation, right? So that brings us back to the question, is the child putting in 100% effort? And I believe the handwriting can provide you with some very interesting answers. And generally speaking, students with different sets of handwriting will require more attention and supervision. At least that's what's true from my own experience. So that's all I have in this video. We are really closing in on the PSLE. Okay, most of my students, my PSLE students, will be having their last lesson with me. So we'll be doing the final revision. So next week I'll be posting another video that will give some final tips for students who are taking the PSLE, and hopefully that will help them out before they actually sit for their examination. Once again, thanks for watching this video, and I will talk to you soon in the next video. Bye.